Good lovely morning, everybody. It's already 7 o'clock in the morning, but obviously still pitch black outside. So I had a message from my mum in South Africa this morning, making a joke about it being Black Friday, correlating with the day that they have power cuts yet again in South Africa, where they are anyway, and that it's a very regular occurrence. But it's just that there's no explanation given as to why there are power cuts all the time there. But it made me think about times when we have had power cuts here in the UK. And I'm just looking at this now. I'll show you in a minute, but that's my little off-grid emergency lighting, but also what I use at the craft fairs for lighting up the boxes I put my crafts in. Is very handy. But I also thought, when my mum said about the power cuts, it just made me think about emergency lighting, and there's a number of things that aren't that good about using things like candles, mostly fire safety, but in another video I'll talk about that a bit more. But this was just to remind myself about the fact that we have emergency lighting, and it is emergency only because of the battery use. Batteries not being very environmentally friendly, but also they don't last that long. Gosh, even that has made a difference to the light in the kitchen already. Okay, so these are the little lights, right, that I bought for the craft fairs. Just 20 little lights. I got the ice white because it's the brightest, battery operated, and then I shoved them in an empty plastic peanut butter jar. So that's all it is with the batteries, and I have a stock of batteries. Okay, so that is not, I found it's not just good for the craft fairs, so that I don't have to have pat tested equipment, but also for emergency lighting. So there you go, emergency lighting in the cupboard, ready for use, not just at Christmas but any time of the year, just in case. And it works fine. I have also seen people use the plug-in electric LED string lights because it saves energy, so they only use the mains electricity for light, the mains lights when they really have to, but any other time they use the string lights, the electric ones, and that's fine if you're off grid or if you've got mains electric and you're only using a little bit of electricity. But we do have the LED lights anyway, so that doesn't use that much energy. So we've got all LED lights in the house anyway, so it's not about a cost thing, but I like the idea of the emergency lighting. Candles I absolutely adore. Fine in the middle of the room on a table, but not anywhere near electrical equipment, near soft furnishings or curtains or anything that's flammable. And also the fact that it is burning materials, the candle, that you still have to ventilate the room, because even burning candles can give off fumes, so you still have to ventilate the room. So not that brilliant if it's really cold and you don't want to open a window for a bit to exchange air. So yeah, a great alternative, little string LED battery operated lights for your emergency cupboard. So there you have it. That's just my quick little video this morning. Batteries, of course, bear in mind, batteries only have a shelf life. Okay, check that they have an expiry date, so check the expiry date on your batteries, and just like with your food storage, rotate their use. I mean, your remote controls for the telly, DVDs, other things all use, even Xboxes and things like that, I think, use batteries as well. So rotate your battery store, keep them in date, and keep them in a place where they're not going to leak on anything. I never leave the batteries in the containers. As soon as I turn it off, I take the batteries out and I store it in the bag, so I know that that bag is the used one that I'm busy using, and then I keep them separate from the other batteries that will replace them when they run out. And then there are now lots of battery disposal places. Most shops now have battery disposal boxes where you can dump your used batteries for them to be disposed of or recycled or whatever. I'm not sure what they do with them, but that's just a good thing to remember. Okay, lovelies, gotta go. Speak to you soon. Bye.